We've armed ourselves.
Got the new Geo4 in from Jack Wood. He likes us more than anybody else.
It's true. Just kidding. That's the ideal Geo.
Yeah.
Let me see that, Zeke. With it off.
Feels better.
Well, obviously.
Do it up. Where's Colton spoons? Yes, that does feel good. Alright, anyway. There you go.
We can do like high-end marketer opinions.
Sure. I
We already did.
talked about most of this shit
Yeah.
in the last video.
Yep, that was your opinion. Now you
Okay, yeah, alright, touche. Alright. You guys' unbiased opinions.
Unbiased?
Alright, talk about the DM14 first.
Honestly,
While you talk about it?
yeah. If there's anything that I would say that I didn't like about it, it is really, really bulky, but it feels so good. And another thing, when I like to hold like a macroless gun, I don't know why, but I like to kind of torque my hand a little more, and the gap in here is like way, way too small for me to actually do that. But honestly, that's it. I love the way it shoots. I like the where they went with the DM line.
Have you played a game with yours yet?
No, not even.
Yeah, when I first got the DM14, I noticed that smaller gap too. I think I
Yeah.
mentioned in the unboxing video. But when you're playing, you don't even notice it.
Yeah, I got used to mine. I finger banging around the house for like a week now.
Yeah.
Dying to play with it.
Do you like eye pipes, personally?
I haven't ever had like an issue with them.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know. I kind of like them. It didn't work for me before because like when you saw in my 13 when you checked it,
Yeah.
that front O-ring was chewed up, so it never actually cleared out.
Oh, yeah.
I broke a ball after you replaced it though, and it cleared it out right away.
That's
And I
cool.
kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize how much those front O-rings get like chopped up. I suppose if you put like 100 cases to it, don't
Yeah.
touch it.
Should we each say what we think about the DM14?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, I'll go with mine. Honestly, I like the way the DM14 feels, like that they went macroless with it. For me, it is a little bit heavier of a gun compared to some other guns. So, I mean, when you get in those long points, your arms usually do get a little bit more tired. But, I mean, DMs are bigger guns as it is, and this is very big. It's a very big gun. But also very comfortable. They shoot a lot like a nice broken in DM12, you know, or a nice broken in DM13 that shoots nice. Chris is probably an exception for that because everything Chris owns shoots good. But yeah, I like it. If I was going with this much money, I probably wouldn't go with the DM14. I'd probably go with like a, I don't know, kind of looking forward to like, kind of want like another Luxe 2.0 or maybe like a GSL. You can never go wrong with a GSL. Don't have the cash for it though.
Talk about my opinion. I love everything about it, except for it being a little bit too bulky. But they gotta change something for the next one. That's what I think. I think they went big on, because you know the DMs, they were getting small. Like 6 was small, 7 was really small, 8 was getting small, 9 was super small. Then the 12 or then the 10 came on. It was like,
Yeah.
it's like it freaking got, I don't know, was there something? It's like it got fat or something. I don't know. I don't know. But then anyway, they kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and heavier and more complicated with that stupid sleeve. And then they came out with this because they had I think that they had this thing in the works for like 2 years probably.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my ass. I'm just guessing, but they had to change something. And if I were them, you know, that's kind of smart to.
Yeah, have room to improve.
Yeah, because like I said, the DM9 was like awesome. That was like, as soon as that came out, people were like, holy shit. DM9 is tiny. Doesn't have the on-off on the front. It's a super tiny bolt or bolt assembly. It was tiny. And the 10 came out, and everything kind of blew up. But like I said, I think they had plans for this for a while, so that's why they made the DMs bigger. I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense. But I kind of just rambled on there. I blacked out what happened. Okay. Next, talk about that Z. You haven't shot one yet, have you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah,
I
nice.
shot this one. I don't know. I like the Geo3.1. The only thing, I guess I'd never really liked the route like what the LV1 went. I don't like this front grip. I don't like that it twists. And I never really liked this pipe. Kind of gets in the way. People say that doesn't. I'm sure I could get over it. I don't really like it that much, but otherwise I'd shoot the same as a Geo3, and I honestly like that a lot. They shoot really nice, and they're super light, especially compared to that DM, but I don't know, that's my very short opinion.
You see. Alright, well I got something to say about this gun. This gun feels nice in the hands. I like it. The only thing for me is, which I mean, you're still buying a new gun, but with Geo3s at the value of $650 right now, what they're at, I mean, I would not spend, you know, another, how much is it?
12, 13.50.
So almost $800, you know, on, well, it's like another $700 on, you know, the 3.1. I just shoot a Geo3 in my opinion, but yeah, I mean, it's just like a Geo3. They feel nice. Feels like an LV1, but it's a Geo, you know. Front grip feels nice. I like it, but not that much money more.
Read me, Morgan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna compliment what you saying. If you're in the market for a used gun, I'll definitely go for Geo3. If you're in the market for a new gun and you're debating between Geo3 and 3.1, I would say 3.1. Because, like I said in the January update video, I like these rubber wraparound grips. They're just more durable. This is another gun you could probably chop some twigs down and not ding up your rag. I don't know. Little things like that, like you guys know me, I was like, I hate like dings on guns, and I hate how guns can wear down.
That nick that I got on the DM almost killed me.
See, we're kind of like the opposite. The more my guns beat up, the more I like it, because then I'm not afraid to get a scratch on it or, you know, do something to it.
I like to keep my stuff as clean. What do you say?
Crispy.
As crispy as possible. Whenever I shoot a Geo, I always put my finger over it. I don't know, it's just like a habit. Like, I get comfortable like in the corner or something like that. I'll sit there like that. The Geo's so small, especially.
Very, very small.
Like, I'm not even making them touch right here. Oh, that's kind of a bad angle. It's kind of pointless. But see how much bigger the DM is. I'll still pick this over this just because the DM. I love DMs. Shoots just like a Geo3. No complaints there though. I like it. Not my favorite, but I like it.
Luxe 2.0.
I just so happen to have these guns. That's why we're talking about them.
Like I said before in a previous video, I owned one, or didn't really own one. I owned a Luxe for almost 3 years and shot it and loved it, but there's honestly, I feel like DLX told their designers to design a gun that was perfect, and this is like the closest you can get in my opinion. I just got kind of bored of it because I had it for so long, and honestly, you could fix any of its problems, and I've seen the ins and outs of a lot of them. But I don't know, that's kind of all I have to say about it.
Camera's focusing.
Show the sex in this thing. Look at this. I like Luxes. I got a Luxe. Just kind of had a bad experience with it. I got it used and it kind of got screwed over. I had a bunch of problems with it, and I don't know, when I have like a bad experience with a gun, it kind of ruins it for me. Like I don't want it. I get rid of it. But Luxes, honestly, I mean, the shot quality is like almost uncomparable. It's got the best shot quality, hands down. They feel really good. Like you said, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like I can't shoot a gun for like a really long time because I get bored of it.
I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, they just.
PB Nation is like that.
PB Nation. You used to be like, Chris, own like 20 guns. You never have to shoot the same gun.
That's right.
Or sell it. But
there's logic behind that.
Yeah. Mine is madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great gun.
Okay, so I like the Luxe. I've shot one. I had the first Luxe I got. I think the serial number was under 100. I know that. It was one of the first 1.0s.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I saw that teaser video. It was like a black room, and all it was this power button, yeah, and then the voice, and I was like, holy shit, instantly. And so I searched for it, and I found one. I found two actually. I found one, and I got it in, and I got super horned up. So I was like, oh, this thing's sweet. Where the hell is this thing? the super horned ups. I bought a second one, of course, naturally. And the second one I got in came all busted. It was used, even though it was new. And DLX, I called Daryl. This is when Luxe was not even a known company. They're much smaller than like Vanguard and stuff at this point. And Daryl told me to send it in, and he replaced everything. He replaced like the grips, the entire bolt, and everything. And that was back when. Do you guys even know that they? Hopefully this isn't like controversy, but like they had like a fake like customer service rep. Did you guys ever hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
I think her name was Audrey. Sounds right. She would go on people. I don't know. That's another story. So yeah, I think I was the first one to actually review the Luxe Nation or Luxe somewhere. It was on DLX's thread. I think I was the first one to give them an actual review. And just based off Daryl's customer service alone, it's like that made me, I've wanted to buy like a dozen Luxes because I probably own more than 30 Luxes, to be honest, all new. I know.
I own 2.
Luxes are good. I always go back to Luxe. They're kind of like the DM, I put it down, I get bored of it after shooting it for an event or two, then no, it pops right back up. There it is in my
That's something else. I need to
in my
refrain about these like, I don't know, when the biggest thing I take into consideration about all these guns is which one is going to work all the time. Because when you're in a tournament, or even worse, you're in a national event or something, your gun goes down, there is not a worse feeling than that. I would rather have like the worst shooting gun on the market and at work than have, a gun that's unreliable and shoots nice all day. In my opinion.
Yes. I forgot what's that one. It was
probably
probably
like 30
pointless.
Luxes or something.
It was probably pointless. One thing I could mention is people like to complain about the resale value of guns, like DMs, for example. They like to complain about Dye releasing a new gun every single year with minimal changes versus like Luxe coming out with something every couple of years, and they blame Dye for their horrible resale. Dye, like any company, doesn't they can give two shits what you sell your gun for, your used gun. They sell you their brand new gun, whatever the changes are. People are going to buy them. I'm going to buy them every time for X amount, and then whatever you sell it for is up to you. But like people like to say that the Luxe holds its value more, and that's just because people pay more. I mean, something's worth as much as someone's willing to pay, and people will pay more for a Luxe than they will like a DM. I don't know where I'm going at with this, but just a side comment. I don't know what's with the quotes. As I sit here and finger bang this gun, I'm liking it more and more compared to the DM, which is kind of sad because I love the DM. But I just picked this thing up. It's just heavy. He's getting all sad because he just bought DM14, and
I'm not sad.
About the regular, you can get one of those reg sleeves.
And I ordered one. I ordered a black and gold one. Black with gold.
Oh, that's gangster.
That is gangster.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. My best friend has a Geo3 and a Luxe 2.0 that he doesn't even play anymore, so
Yeah,
I actually have the 2.0 in my house right now, so I can finger bang that all the time.
that's good. I like finger banging guns. What else do we got? That's pretty much it. What could DLX do to this besides do the OLED?
Nothing.
I
No, there's a few things. They could round off, like, I don't know, this. It's kind of sharp. Like, round off, that's like sharp edges. That's pretty much like one of the only things I can think of.
So you're saying just million differences?
And wire eyes, too.
Wire eyes. I hate
Yeah.
ribbon eyes.
Yeah. I broke like 3 pair.
Yeah, I would suggest wire eyes for sure. It'd be nice if the regulator was more easily accessible.
Yeah, they do kind of make it hard to get at. They don't really like.
Shit, I gotta sneeze. Alright, it's gone.
They don't really like supply the tools necessary to disassemble it.
Yeah, right. That takes a big Allen key, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like
it's
3/8.
It's like the biggest one.
I thought when I got the DM, I was gonna take it apart. Thought that's what it was. That's what Allen key you needed to take the reg apart.
The little one?
No, the big one.
Oh yeah.
It's bigger than 3/8, and I didn't know where to get one.
Oh.
but it's not. There's a smaller one in there.
I have a question for you, Chris.
Yes.
Do these red grips wear down at all over time?
I don't have as much or enough experience with
I don't know.
that.
I think
It's a different rubber though. It's not like the rubber
older.
that's on the Hybrid 3.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't really worry about that much because it has really hard plastic underneath the rubber. So even if it did start to wear down, it still would never actually wear all the way down to the reg.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say more because I have bigger hands. So I mean, I don't like that. Like it pushes up against the trigger frame right here.
No.
Kind of like a little bit more room, but.
Let's talk about this. A difference that they should do in here. I got like 3 I can think of. Should I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Right. You'll probably mirror some of this, but like for sure I would make this bigger, and I'll do that by making the trigger frame. I mean, I love a big trigger frame.
You could pull the whole frame back almost, and it would do the same thing.
Yeah, but then it would become longer, don't want it? Well, yeah, it would.
Yeah, I guess.
It's already like the same as a. Oh no, it's not as long as a Luxe.
Yeah, so pull it back a little bit. It would seriously take like not even a quarter inch.
Okay, so they can stretch this out a little bit or bring the frame or the trigger guard.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Back a little farther.
And I wish they would do something about the V-neck. Going off on my analness of having like wear on guns. Eclipse is genius with having this
The
brass piece. Yeah, you can open your V-neck lever 100,000 times, and you're gonna have very minimal anal wear. Where after 5 times of opening this up, especially if you crank down on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you'll never see me touch with that. I just put my hopper in it. It's a little loose, but I work with it. I wish they did something like with that where.
And they had like a thumb adjustment screw because it's like big adjustments to.
Yeah, right. One turn, it's either too tight or too loose.
Yeah.
I like how they did the bolt. I have no complaints there, except I wish that little. What would you call that? What the hell what do they call that?
What?
This little like track looking thing.
Yeah.
What do they call it in the axe?
I don't remember.
Whatever that thing is, they should align that with like some type of, just like I'm just having like a stainless steel or something, little groove here, just so it doesn't scrape against your bolt. The groove? I don't know what to call it. That's gonna bug me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, also the grips. Yeah, I mentioned this. These grips aren't like the DM13 and 14 or DM13 and 12. You like that one. You pull back on this, and you can easily pull this back.
Those are super hard to get off.
So the DM12 and 13, you can pull this back, and then you can easily pop this out. This one, I at least had to put my thumb in like right about here. Then I can pop that out. And then to put it back in, you really gotta like warp the front. Like, see how much I'm bending that right now? See, that wasn't even enough. You really have to like bend it in and push it forward. Then it pops in. That'd be my only complaints. But to answer your question, Colton, I don't think this will wear down.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, it's pretty like robust rubber.
It's like a lot harder than the previous.
Yeah, I love how they round everything out. Like you were talking about.
Yeah,
The
rounding
Luxe.
stuff off.
That's just nice. I mean, you're not gonna get the edges aren't gonna wear off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would on like the old Shockers, clearly the Luxes. They could round out this a little bit more.
Yeah, I didn't like the it's like a beak kind of off, but I didn't like that.
If you hit your barrel in the wrong one, you might ding it.
Oh yeah, I'm like screwing in like the way that the ultralight barrel is on it.
Yeah.
It kind of eats it up.
Honestly, I don't know too much about this gun. Really, I haven't shot them a lot, but I mean, they feel nice and they shoot nice. The only thing I'd really change is making it a little bit, like you said, bringing back like the trigger guard a little bit, so there's a little bit more room because I don't like my thumb rubbing on that at all. But I don't know. It's a fairly big gun. I guess I kind of like a little bit smaller of a gun, like Geo3 is a little bit lighter and more room here. But yeah, I don't know, that's all I got.
Yeah, only thing I can add is this is the chodiest ASA I've ever seen. The Luxe did it. The Luxe did it so much better. This is huge. I guarantee they could take off like half of the size.
The chodiest ASA.
It is. It's giant. And then like honestly, this right here could get cut down some and it would look a lot better and also drop weight, I guess. But I don't know. That's kind of it.
I like the milling.
A lot.
It's kind of hard to see the milling on that.
Yeah, with
color
that
pattern?
with that color, because it's a flat color.
Yeah, I like the lines in it.
Deuce triggers on everything. Chris needs one.
I like that trigger.
I like
Yeah,
right when I got
seriously,
mine
yeah.
home, adjusted it back farther because it
Did
sticks
you?
out too far.
I think I had that one adjusted like that one.
Yeah.
Like it.
I got pizza gut right now.
That's
Little Caesar's good.
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
Alright, what would I change about this? Obviously, who wouldn't get rid of this? I hate threaded backs. People are all getting rid of it. I mean, getting away from that.
Either GSL
Yeah,
did.
the GSL fixes that. I haven't seen this piece wear down at all, like even on the LV1s.
Yeah.
This little back piece. On the old like Geo3s, you know,
Yeah.
after
Oh,
some
yeah.
practice, like you
Super soft.
Yeah, people use their nails or something that ends up getting worn out. And it's a sticker too. You gotta like peel it off, and it never sticks right the first or second time.
What do you think about the SFR?
I like that. I always keep mine
All the way down.
all the way down. Because again, I got a 77, like we talked about the last video. So I'm not really concerned about efficiency. Even at that, I think I get like 10 pods, which is ridiculous. Who needs 10 pods in a point? One thing I will mention in like a addition to my anal wear ways, I lube everything. I put lube on my. This might help. If you first get into clips gun, you screw the barrels together, it like squeaks like a sound. Put a little bit of lube on those threads, it'll get rid of that squeak, but I also put lube on the male end of the barrel, going to the female end, because that helps with wear. Same thing with the ASA. Lube up your ASA threads. It'll save your bonnet and your ASA. That has nothing to do with what I would change. I would somehow put toolless grips on here. That'd be kind of cool, although I don't mind the screws. It's just something for you to strip if you're not careful. Oh, the clips, they pretty much perfected everything. They slowly, do everything. GSL with the bolt. I'm sure they'll get rid of this eventually. They gotta have something different to offer people. With those R&D hours are there for something. So I like how they incorporate small details, like telling you. I don't know if it'll focus on that. There it comes. No, it's on Kyle. It's on Kyle's head. There, I see a little positive thing. I like how they incorporate small details like that. It wants to focus on Kyle now. It doesn't like you anymore.
Oh no, it'll get back.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Now you got
So
it.
yeah, I wouldn't really change anything besides toolless bolt, which is the GSL, comes at a pretty penny, and that pipe. Those are the main things for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything feels nice to me about this gun. I don't really like a thicker reg grip like this, but it'll do. So I guess if you could get this any thinner, I really like a thin grip here. What else I could change? I think everything's pretty good. I like this ASA. It's kind of updated pops type thing here. Yeah.
People bitched about that so bad when the Geo3 first came out. This little bump right here.
Yeah.
So
Pregnant spot on the trigger frame.
I mean, do you even feel it?
No.
I don't feel it.
No.
Yeah, I don't even know how you could
I don't know. I have small hands, so when I walk the trigger, my fingers are at the bottom of the trigger guard.
Yeah,
right?
I don't see anything like this down at the bottom.
I think the only thing I would ever change about it is I don't like that this bottom grip swivels. If you made this thing a whole single piece, because they could on this, that's pretty much my only thing against it that hasn't been said.
I like that there's no, so the Luxe has the grooves for your finger. When I have big hands, so I like if I'm shooting one finger, or I mean, yeah, just like one finger in the trigger. You know, I like to put it down there. So if I was using Luxe, I'd put a drop rail on there just so I have more room for my fingers.
That'd be kind of cool, actually. Now that you mention that, if Luxe did something with their ASA, we just talked about this earlier. Like a lot of Luxes shred this O-ring that's in here. It'd be kind of cool if they had like either like a bob long twist or Pops ASA. I mean, I don't know those patents, but they could probably figure something out.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're loud enough so they can hear. No complaints?
No, I already said mine. I just didn't like
Oh, that's right. You're the first.
the grip.
And this too. This will like
Yeah,
that goes farther
sticks
than the
out.
barrel. If it was just even, that's.
Oh.
I don't know.
But I'm not that picky. I don't care. So shoots good. They're reliable too.
Yeah, Eclipse is reliable. God, people always ask me like verse questions, you know. I say that
Yeah.
all the time, but I want to like answer a lot of that right now, just with like a solid stay away from XXX and X. I don't want to like bash those companies because they're good companies. Everyone has their opinion on guns and manufacturers and who to buy from and who not to buy from. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know. I shoot what I have for a reason. That's because it's my opinion to shoot, or my opinion on how I was going to shoot and how they are made. I base my purchases a lot on quality of products. That's the main thing. There's a lot of companies out there that lack quality. So if you never see those guns in my videos, there's a reason for that. Because I think they lack in quality. This is not one of them. That is all. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of good
Yeah.
comparison.
You got big ass feet.
They're
That's what I'm
huge.
saying.
I have very small feet.
What size shoes do you wear?
8.5 or 9.
You got tiny ass feet.
Yeah.
Ours has 11. I guess has like 88.
Yeah. And like ski boot most of the things. Yeah, ski
Smells like
boots.
like snow skis.
Yeah, that's what I wear all the time. Skis.
We should make a gun.
Make one?
Yeah.
I was trying to. Dan has an extra frame that some dude sold him on P Nation. I want him to like mill it down and put die grips on it or something. That'd be amazing.
I love the hourglass. We should talk about that. I like the hourglass of the UL frame. Grips are a bitch.
Yeah, there's more material in there that you could take off to reduce the weight on the gun, and you'll see
Not so much on the grip frame. Though.
on the bottom. See, like back here,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of chunky.
I suppose. That's a tiny frame. That's squared off. Well. Got a phone call. It's kind of weird how they did the on-off thing.
Yeah, it
They
is.
had like a little board down there.
Mhm.
Last time they had 2 boards was the shocker. If I remember it. Or the axe. Does the axe have 2 boards?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
I think you should just put tape over it. Don't even use the grips.
Yeah.
Just tape it up.
No. Oh, like that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the front one. I was like, we already tried that. Didn't really try it, but like when you took it off, I didn't know that there was that weird little like air transfer tube that comes down the back.
On
Because I was
this?
gonna take the grip off and like possibly tape it so that I had more room to stick my thumb through.
On this seat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that air trend. Okay.
Yeah.
Should put like an exalt cover on here or something. Alright. Good review, boys.
RSM.
Hashtag RSM. I don't know what else to say. Are you guys doing it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't do it. You guys already
I
know
was,
that.
I started, yeah.